When is this function continuous or discontinuous? We have x square minus 4 in the denominator. This is what we have to be careful, because when x equal to 2 or when x equal to minus 2, then this becomes 0, right? Now, is there a limit to this function? Okay, this function clearly is not defined when x equal to 2 or minus 2. We have to find the limit. How does it behave when x equal to 2 or minus 2? And if that limit is equal to this or this when x equal to 2, then this function is actually continuous. If not, it is not continuous. So for example, x cube minus 8, that is x cube minus 2 cube, x minus 2 into x square, a minus b into a square plus ab, 2x plus b square, that is 4 by x minus 2 into x plus 2, right? X minus 2 and x minus 2 will get cancelled. So then what we can say, when x equal to 2, we can say it as 2 square, that is 4 plus 2 into 2, 4 plus 4 by 2 plus 2, which is actually 4, which is equal to 3, right? 3 fourths by 3, which is equal to 3. So this function is equivalent to this function as long as x is not equal to 2. Basically, this function is identical to x square plus 2x plus 4 by x plus 2 as long as x is not equal to 2, right? So this function is not defined at x equal to 2, but this is defined at x equal to 2. So we'll say the limit is actually 3, because this is defined. This function is taking the value of 3. So only the 3 is missing from this function when x equals to 2. So we can this function will approach as close to 3 as we want, 2.9, 2.99, or 3.01, 3.001, whatever, whichever value you want from this function we'll get, except this only this value of 3. So it is actually continuous, because, and if you include this 3 also, this function will get continuous at x equal to 2. Now when x becomes minus 2, even this function will also fail. At x becomes minus 2, there is no other common factor, and the denominator becomes 0, and this one will fail, right? There is denominator will become 0, and limit doesn't exist here, right? So because limit doesn't exist, we cannot define x equal 4. This 4 will not help, because f of x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 2, it doesn't help because there is no limit at this at x equal to minus 2. For example, if we try to draw this function, x cube minus 8 by x square minus 4. Okay, so at x equal to 2, we're able to x equal to 2, we are able to define this one, y equal to 3 at x equal to 2, then f of x equal to 3, this is fine. Then we can make this function continuous, because only this point was missing. We will fill this point, that hole was missing, there was a hole there, and we fill that hole, then this becomes continuous. But when x becomes minus 2, right, when x becomes minus 2, this function, what is it, x square plus 2x plus 4 by x square plus 2x plus 4 by x plus 2. This becomes, the denominator becomes 0. But at the same time, what is happening? X square plus 2x plus 4. When you are approaching from the right side, this becomes x square. This is positive, and this is positive. This is positive, right? And this is also x is lesser than x when you are approaching from the right hand side. X is lesser than this. So this is also positive, but this is close to 0. Right. This is close to, but this is close to 0. That's why it is tending towards positive infinity, plus infinity. Right. When you are approaching from the right side. When you are approaching from the left side, this is becoming negative. Right. So for example, if you put minus 4 square, or even minus 2.1 square, whatever. So this is positive, and this is positive, and this is negative, but still overall this expression is actually positive. And minus x plus 2, this is negative, right? Minus x plus 2, because x is approaching from the left side of 2. So minus x plus 2, this is negative. So, and negative, it is approaching negative 0, right? 0 from the negative side. So this fraction will become minus infinity. This tends towards minus infinity, right? So Obviously, both are not approaching the same side. There is no limit at x equal to minus 2. Because one side you are approaching plus infinity, another side you are approaching minus infinity. There is no limit. So at x equal to minus 2, whatever value that you pick, you artificially, if we try to pick some 4, it doesn't help. If we are trying to pick some 4 or something, it will not help, because what we are getting infinity, plus infinity and minus infinity. Whereas in the other case, x equal to 2, both sides they are approaching 3. So the 3 actually work. But in this case, it will not work. Right, guys? Hope you like this. Thank you.